10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hi everyone, welcome to Saunton Road Studios. I'm Amy Newton. It's really good to see you. Thanks for coming. We've got a couple of audience members in here tonight. We're super excited tonight because two things really. One is it's the launch of our label, our record label, SR24. Come on. Woo, thank you. Really excited about this label and the bands on it. Two of the bands will be playing tonight for your enjoyment. Idle Giants and Stevie Ray Latham and the Nomads of Industrial Suburbia. Thank you for that long title, Stevie Ray. And the other thing that I'm really excited about is the format that you're coming to you at home. We've got the audience here, but we've also got the format coming at home, which is lots of cameras, lots of more interesting stuff. I'm also going to interview the bands, host it. So if you've got any questions for any of the bands and you want to Facebook in or whatever it is and let us know, we'll ask the bands those questions. So yeah, let us know those. This is our last ever live Facebook stream, but there'll be more about that later. I'm very excited to give you the news on that. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because we want to hear some music. So I'm going to introduce you to Idle Giants.
Big is a song by The Smiths. Oh man, secrets in here is mine, so let it be known that we have been through hell and outside. I think I can rely on you, and yet it starts to recall heavy words are so lightly thrown. But still I leap in front of the flying bird view. So what difference does it make? Oh, what difference does it make? Whoa, it makes none. But now you have gone, and you must be looking very old tonight. The devil will find you for idle hand to do. I stole and I lied. Why? Because you asked me to. Now you make me feel so ashamed because I've only got two hands, but I'm still fond of you. Whoa. But what difference does it make? Oh, what difference does it make? Whoa, it makes none. But now you have gone, and your prejudice won't keep you on tonight. Oh, the devil will find you for idle hand to do. I stole and then I lied. Why? Because you asked me to. Now you know the truth about me. You won't see me anymore, but I'm still fond of you. Whoa. But no more apology. No more apologies. Whoa, I'm so tired. I'm so sick and tired, and I'm feeling very sick and ill today. Oh, my sacred one. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. So next up, I'm behind here now because I'm going to join in. We've got Stevie Ray and Nathan here in front. We are the nomads of industrial suburbia, apparently. It's cool, I don't mind that. And but one of the nomads is missing. He's gone. And here he is. So,
Yeah.
take with the other. I'm a thief and you won't even see me, cause I don't even breathe. But you got what I need, cause I'm a thief and I only believe what I have to believe, just to know me to sleep. Yeah, cause I'm a thief and I'm calling for you, gonna get it. Gonna get you now, 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 gonna get you now. Cause I'm a thief and you won't even see me, cause I don't even breathe, but you got what I need. Cause I'm a thief and I only believe what I have to believe, just to help me to sleep. Cause I'm a thief and I'm coming for you, gonna get it. I'm a thief and I'm coming for you, gonna get it.
Cool. Yeah, we're the Nomads of Industrial Suburbia, and that's our first song together ever. So, the song's called Everything Changes. Seasons come, seasons go, people change, but you, my love, and you, my love, seem to stay just the same. The winds may rise and try to take you away, my love. You, my love, will those stars may seem to shine for where you are. You, my love, you, my
everything changes. Everything changes on your way down. Those stars may seem to shine from where you are. You, my love, and you, my love, know that they truly fade, just like the oceans and the waves. You, my love, and you, my love, know that everything changes. Everything changes. Everything changes on your way down.
Thank you very much.
Pass on to the Idle Giants again. So, yeah, while he's slipping, oh, that's really good of me.
I'm sick of your lies when you tell me it's all gonna be alright. I'm sick of your smile when you grin at me and give me those big wide eyes. Do you mean what you say? I can't tell. A friend or foe, I never know. playing these games, but you're losing points one day. You're gonna lose me. Decide where you stand, 'cause I've had enough. I'm not gonna be around. Do you mean what you say? I can't tell. Friend or foe, I never know. Are you real or are you just for show? You can try, you can cry, but I'll never give you back the time wasted lying to me. Friend or foe, I never know. Are you real or are you just for show? You can try, you can cry, but I'll never give you back the time wasted lying to me. Thank you. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the waters, it's swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean and almost were hiding behind the rock. Yeah, except a little fish, and they told me to swim, so they talked to me. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the waters, it's swimming. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah, your head will collapse and there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. Thank you.
Follow me up to the interview
Yeah.
area. Bring it up if you want. Isle of Giants coming up for their little interview. Follow me. All right, guys?
Yeah.
Where shall I sit? Shall I sit here? I'll sit here. So, Idle Giants, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent. You guys sounding great. I know, like, people who don't know you, can you just, well, I know you, obviously. I've taught all of these guys. Even you, Ria, not drums, but guitar. I can't claim his drumming as my own. But, yeah, so I taught these from when they were, probably Charlie, how long ago did I teach you? Probably. So, like, about 3 years? Is that what you've been playing guitar for, 3 years? Wow. Oh, yeah, you need the microphone when you're speaking. So, put up Charlie's face. He's been playing
3 years.
3 years, and I started teaching him. I remember he came and said, I know this, and he knew Wonderwall. I always remember he taught himself Wonderwall, and then we went on from there. And now he's playing. These guys used to come to our open mics, and they kind of got together. So I know you probably hate talking about your ages, but I think you should probably say, because people probably don't know. How old are you guys?
13. Wait, no, I'm 14.
So Charlie doesn't know his own age.
14, and 13.
So Charlie's 14, Rio's 14, and Rini's 13 years old, and that's like crazy young to be doing what they're doing. It's brilliant, and they've recorded their EP here in Salt Road Studios with Joe, who's here as well, producer. Well, he's gone. He's gone for a cigarette, honestly. Anyway, yeah, so it's sounding great. That's going to be released on our label very soon. So I was just going to ask you guys, like, obviously you've been playing together a while, and there might be kids or people watching thinking, like, why do it? Like, what'd you get out of it? What'd you get out of playing music?
Well, yeah, it's just a really fun thing to do, and we love doing it, and we have a really great time sort of hanging out and doing it as well. So.
Do you get on well, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
No arguments? Or?
No, not really.
That's good. What's that?
Oh, yeah, Rio kept tuning all of the guitars into drop D before the gig, so.
It's like... So why did you do that, Rio? Oh, you like the tuning, fair enough. So tonight you played two of your own songs tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, so far.
And 2 covers. So one of the questions, because I don't know if anyone's asked online about questions, but I asked around what people might want to hear, and my auntie and uncle, my uncle Mark, who you know as well, Nick, he was asking about your influences. He said he remembers first hearing you guys play, and one of your first covers was The Who, My Generation, which is obviously 60s. And when were you guys born? Like 2000 and something, obviously. So what is it that, like, why is that sort of music inspire you? Is that your parents or is it you?
Yeah,
Or?
well, I think it's mostly to do with our parents, to be honest. Like, a lot of our music tastes come from our parents, but we kind of have, like, different tastes, so it's good.
Do you? So tell me your different tastes, the influences.
I like sort of maybe indie hard rock, like Foo Fighters and Green Day.
Yeah.
Like that.
They've all got really good drummers, haven't they? So yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. What about you, Rini?
I like sort of, Gwen Stefani, No Doubt, kind of.
You've definitely got a bit of a Gwen thing going on, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like more of like the indie scene.
Like which bands?
I love Oasis.
Yeah,
Always have done. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Stone
seen Liam a few
Roses.
times, haven't you?
7.
7 times you've seen Liam. So you've all come from slightly different like influences, which is probably good because then it molds into. Do you write the songs all together, or does one of you? How does it work with that?
So I mainly write the music sides of it, and then Rini puts lyrics to it,
Okay.
which is cool.
Together, or do you like send it separately? And I mean, how have you coped with all the COVID things? Could you send stuff?
Well, yeah, I think Charlie had a few sort of, like, tunes and stuff, and he sent them over, and then I just did a melody and sort of, yeah, just did a little.
About Rio, what's his part in it?
I do the drum stuff.
Of course you do. So yeah, so these guys are just they're the most recent signing to our label, and Stevie Ray was the first one. We've got we've actually got another artist about to sign, which I'm not going to tell you about yet because it's a surprise. And the other thing I was going to tell you while you're here is that the new thing we're going to do is a subscription to our place, because obviously we need to survive and we need to hopefully be able to pay the bands. These guys are on our label, so they're doing it for nothing. But we want to be able to pay our artists and pay the people that have done all this amazing stuff tonight for us. And so if you can subscribe to us, that'd be great. It's $5 a month, and then you get to see all this footage on our website on a gold members page. So if you fancy doing that tonight, you can go on now. You'll get a little message from me, whether or not you want that or not, but anyway. And so please subscribe. It's only $5 a month, and it will just help us to keep going in these kind of crazy circumstances and keep these guys, hopefully give them a bit of money. Stevie Ray over there, he's recorded his album here as well. He's been working with you guys as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, coming to our band practices a bit.
So what's he been doing with you?
Well, we sort of had a new song, which you'll hear in a minute. And he sort of just helped us like bring it all together and make it a bit more like, clean together.
So you appreciate his input?
Yeah.
That's really cool. That is excellent. I love that the people on the label are all working together and helping each other. I love all that. That's what we used to do here when we were open up for open mics. Everyone mixed together and plays music and just have a love for it, Well, guys, thanks so much for your interview. I'm really looking forward to hearing your final 2 tracks and your new song.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So everyone, Idle Giants, please give them a round of applause. We'll hear from them in a bit. While I come back round here. Round here now to introduce you back to Stevie Ray and the Nomads of Industrial Suburbia.
Madeline, I'm doing fine without you. Madeline, I'm doing fine without you. Madeline, I'm doing fine without you now. Madeline, Madeline, look at my face, 'cause I'm cold without you. You know I'm cold and your baby got you. Look in the hole where I could have had you. Madeline, 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 Madeline. Wasn't lying when I smiled at you. I'm not saying that I could love you. I'm just showing your baby got you. Madeline, Madeline, Madeline. there was snow, I was dreaming of you. All the same, I'm still fine without you now. Just give me this, let me sing about you. Madeline, 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 Madeline. Thank you. Do all my picks. Thanks a lot. These those last few songs we played, and then this next one make up the new EP that we made here at Saunton Road Studios with Mark Aubrey, which is out now. It's great, so go stream it, but not right now. Still feel like just gave a chance. That's when we get undressed. You had your fears involved.
Idle Giants want to come back to the stage and play the last couple of songs. Yeah. Idle Giants, everyone, back to the stage.
Right, so this is the song that we were talking about earlier, the newest one that Stevie Ray helped us with. So yeah, this is Do We Know Each Other Now? Change our mind, we've left us behind. Wishing I could cut the tension, but you hold the knife. Who will lead first? Who will close the door, knowing that it's over? Is me. Can we trust the memories? Which friends do you keep? No more plans, no more dreams. Who will leave first? Who will close the door, knowing that it's over? Gotta see it's through. Now 1 and 1 is 2. We take our final bow. Do we know each other now? What will we miss? Should we shake hands or kiss? Will you look me in the eye? Or will you simply pass me by? Who will leave first? Who will close the door, knowing that it's over? We gotta see it's through. Now 1 and 1 is 2. We take our final bow. Do we know each other now? Gotta see it's through. Now 1 and 1 is 2. We take our final bow. Do we know each other now? Thank you. We're going to play our last song now. We just want to say a huge thank you to the studios for having us. And thanks for all you guys for watching from home. So yeah, this is Sick and Tired. Stand here waiting, but deep down I know that you're not coming. It's not the first time. There's a spark of hope that keeps me hanging on, and precious moments slipping away, away wasting my day. I could be living, but my life's on hold. I'm just existing, yeah. 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 Sick and tired of your lies. It's like you're wearing a disguise. Think it's time you leave me be. Now it's your turn to wait on me. I keep turning the page, but every page is the end. I'm done waiting. You've had your 9 lives. You must start again. And precious moments slipping away. You're wasting my day. I could be living, but my life's on hold. I'm just existing, yeah. 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 Oh. Sick and tired of your lies. It's like you're wearing a disguise. Think it's time you leave me be. Now it's your turn to wait on me. Sick and tired of your lies. It's like you're wearing a disguise. Think it's time you leave me be. Now it's your turn to wait on me. I'm sick and tired of your lies. It's like you're wearing a disguise. Think it's time you leave me be. Now it's your turn to wait on me. Sick and tired of your lies. It's like you're wearing a disguise. Think it's time you leave me be. Now it's your turn to wait on me. Thank you, with the Yellow Giants.
1, 2. Thank you, Idle Giants, everyone, for their last 2 songs there. Well done, guys. All right. So now I have on the sofa Mr. Stevie Ray Latham. Hi, Stevie Ray.
Hello.
So, I've also known Stevie Ray, but I have actually known you since you were probably, only about 6 or something. I don't know, but really, maybe younger, 5 years old I've known him. I always remember because we used to run the open mics and his mum and dad, Tracy and Sean, would bring him and his brother to...
Hi, Mum and Dad.
Hi, guys. To every open mic night. They wouldn't get out of ever having a babysitter or anything. They would always come, and even if they fell asleep under the table, which your brother often did. But you pretty much were awake, and you'd be watching and always taking it in from a really young age. I remember. And do you remember that time, or
Yeah.
do you even at 5?
Yeah.
What did you think? What's your memories? Are they fond memories or
Yeah.
boredom?
Oh, I think it was how I ended up getting into playing music. I think, really, I suppose. Well, because the first time I would have performed was Sally.
With Sally? Yeah, Sally.
Beatboxing.
You beatboxed or she did?
No, Sally was beatboxing.
What were you doing?
We were doing the rap out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Brilliant. Did you do the rap?
Me and Basti kind of like back and forth,
good.
B2B. And then I think after that I think I met
some band members there as well, and we had like a kid band for a bit, and we weren't great. And then, yeah, I guess all the way up until signing with a record label, I was just like literally just performing at the open mic, like learning how to write songs, learning how to play guitar off of you mainly.
Yeah, me as well.
Just yeah.
What everyone I taught is on my record label. It's brilliant. But yeah, so yeah, which I remember, and you just, I think one of the things that you were very quickly, I realised, is you were really like profound lyricist at a very young age. And other people have asked me about this, about your lyrics and like how you come up with them, because I think for me especially, I think the lyrics are probably the hardest thing to write. They're quite, you can be like, you know, feel like that's too cheesy or this or that, but you seem to just write them and they just come out, like they just spurt out. You've got like loads of them. How's that work with you?
Yeah, it does. That's how it usually happens. It's usually quite pain-free, just comes out fully formed. But usually like around, I think we were talking about this the other day, like usually an album will revolve around a kind of internal story I'll have written. This like not a coherent, like a novel, but it's just like I've got an idea of a story. So I remember for my first album, I think I'd just read something about Stuart Sutcliffe being a Beatle that had died at a young age or something. So I got really kind of interested in, and I do quite like reading. And
I remember that when you were a kid as well.
I think I like a lot of philosophers. I wrote my dissertation on Nietzsche when I was at uni. So I think I was reading that kind of stuff. I was interested in this kind of like people having like heritage and like what lives on after people have gone, and you know how probably this guy had more of a life after he was dead than he had when he was alive. So I kind of ended up, I think I was just kind of riffing on this kind of internal monologue from his point of view for that whole album. And then the second album was, there was a brothel at the end of our road when we lived in London, and it was kind of like this imaginary stories of what happened in there, because you could never see in, like they always like boarded the windows and stuff.
You had a good look then.
And then yeah, and then I think when I wrote another EP, we were traveling through China through these like, and we took this train this one day out of Hong Kong, goes through Shenzhen. I think we ended in Guangzhou, and it's like the biggest city in the world, and you just take a train all day and you just pass through endless skyscrapers of just high-rise flats, people living in them. And so I kind of wrote the last couple of albums, these kind of suburbia-themed ones about, like, I don't know what people's lives are like in there, but as we were going by, you kind of like, I wrote like an inner, like, narrative of what's life like in there. And I think that's kind of usually how I write songs. So once I've kind of got the idea of what the story is, the lyrics just kind of come from characters in my head.
So you write the lyrics and then you put a tune to them. Is it like poetry really for music?
Yeah, pretty much most of the time.
So it's like because it's quite the opposite. Why do I normally write the chords and then put the lyrics down? So that's really interesting to hear that. And it's actually a really good way of writing, I suppose, isn't it? Because you can then have a story in your head. It's not like you've got a theme, haven't you? Which is kind of, that's a really good idea. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Thanks. So it's brilliant. So yeah, the last album you just made, Stevie Ray, The Nomads of Industrial Suburbia, you made Here, which is great, with Mark Aubrey producing, and sounds great. It's great, some great songs.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
I think it came out better than I'd hoped for it to come out. Brilliant. It sounds great. Lots of performances by Simon, wherever Simon is.
Back there, doing the sound.
Making it big. Bringing some nice emphatic drum parts to it. So yeah, no, I'm stoked with how it went.
No, it does sound great. And this is the first time, obviously, we've played it all together. Stevie Ray played with Laura, didn't you? They played. Hi, Laura. Laura's Stevie Ray's girlfriend and musician and artist and many things, obviously. And Taylor next to her as a bass player and cousin, and he plays music as well. You've got an album out as well, haven't you? And an EP, yeah. So it's all going on in here tonight. It's great. That's really interesting what you were saying about that. Thanks. We're going to play 2 more tracks in a minute, aren't we? Finish. And that is the Suburbs one you were talking about.
We're going to sing. We're going to do Suburbs, yeah.
And Late Night Conversations is the same theme?
Late Night Conversations was off the second album.
Okay.
The Brothel album.
The Brothel album, right. Which will always be known as. Yeah, brilliant. Well, okay, so yeah, this is going to be the last 2 tracks of the night, and thanks if you've tuned in, thanks so much for watching, and thanks to the bands that have played tonight. I've had a lovely time, I hope you have. Like I say, we're going to do 2 more songs. Now, this is what, I'm being serious now, you need to subscribe to our channel for a £5 a month, and get the next gig's going to be in a month's time. Should I tell you who's playing? Yeah, I'm going to tell you who's playing. Jack Besant from Reese playing. He's got his new album. He's going to give away one of his albums to one of our members and sign it. We're going to send it to them. We've got Shake the Geek playing. They've got a new single out, their local band. And we've got Roy and Andy, who are just local legends anyway. But yeah, Jack Besant, obviously, dude, coming down to play for you guys. So subscribe, otherwise you won't get to watch it. It won't be on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Oh, and thanks to Nick. You're going to put the camera on me or not? No. And Nick and Joe, you can put this camera on Joe. He's been doing all the videos. To be fair, he spent hours today setting all this up, and I really appreciate it. It's been brilliant. So thanks, guys. Thanks for coming, you audience members, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.
Conversation steady, settle down on a set of silver now. I don't mind the issue. What I found here, you are the cure. What I found here, you are the cure. We're just living out a life in the storm. We ain't clear, then breathing the way. You're just sipping out a bottle of pure. You sat in the dirt, the memory fades again. Yeah, I can be so dude in white cloud. Whoa, I can be so in wine cloud. Dreaming of escape from this form. We're heading out on never to away. Yeah, yeah. Our conversation stay steady, settle down on a set of silver now. I don't mind, yeah, that is sure. What I found here are here. All those givers are gone. I have found you are sweeter now, sweeter now. You're sweeter now, now.
Thank you so much. Thanks for listening, everyone at home and everyone here. Hope you have a great evening, a great Saturday night, a great bank holiday Saturday night. Big one. Big weekend. And I'm not working for the first time since I can remember on a bank holiday. Yeah. Right. Right. Suburbs.
Suburbs, crouched under the crumbling towers, tree shapes of fallen mortar, the sugar of golden hours. And I remember where we used to run, when forever didn't seem so long. Silhouette of the cranes before us. You hold a burning picture of childhood days in August. And I remember where we used to run, when forever didn't seem so long. Crouched under the crumbling towers, tree shapes and fallen water, the sugar and gold.